welcome to We Are Fin. Now, this is going to be an interesting interview. I'm very pleased to be joined by Adrienne Braumiller from Braumiller Law Associates. Welcome to We Are Fin.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good to have you here, and good, I hope, to get a bit of an insight. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment. What's the best way of putting this? Lots of trade deals starting, ending. What effect are these going to have on the aerospace industry in particular? And we don't really know what's happening. We know little bits of what's happening, don't we?
Well, I think it's very interesting because there are $51 billion in imports for the aerospace industry into the U.S. That was in 2017. If you look at that from an export perspective as well, there was actually an $86 billion surplus. So there was a huge surplus in the aerospace industry. So unlike other industries, we don't have a trade deficit. It's unfortunate, however, because these different special duties that are being placed on steel, aluminum, and also on items from China, all of those will have an impact, as well as the U.S. pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal. Companies that were previously dealing in commercial airlines like Boeing, they had planned sales of 110 aircraft to Iran Air. Things like that have to be wound down and terminated.
The way that this is being managed domestically and on the world stage, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds it's got a possibility to backfire as a policy. Would you agree with that?
Yes, absolutely, because several U.S. companies are talking about, because of the issues with the retaliatory tariffs that China, Russia, EU, Mexico, Canada, they all have retaliatory tariffs that are being imposed right now. And so a lot of U.S. companies are saying, you know what, honestly, we don't want to necessarily manufacture here because we're a U.S. good. We're going to move our manufacturing to another country where those tariffs don't apply. So it is backfiring.
And not all the tariffs have come in yet. Do you think they'll all come in, or do you think there will be some movement on that?
I actually think the latest round, I pray and hope that the latest round of $200 billion worth of additional tariffs on China will not actually happen, but they're actually setting a timetable for that, where there are public hearings. There's an ability for U.S. companies to file written comments. They don't have to testify, but they can if they want to. And so if those come into play, those would be implemented, I think, in September. I'm kind of hoping that some things shift and maybe Trump and China will kind of say, hey, let's put the brakes on this, because it's just escalating.
Well, let's see what will happen in the future.
Yes, absolutely.
Adrienne, thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, you can get the latest, of course, in everything with those tariffs and how that develops within the aerospace industry. Get the latest news and reports always right here at wearefin.com.